Assalamualaikum and very good morning to my lecturer and fellow friends. Today we are going to do JVA 200 oral speaking test. We are from group 26, decided to choose COVID-19 as our topic. Corona, what is COVID-19? COVID-19 is Corona disease 2019, is caused by a new coronavirus first identified in Wuhan, China in December 2019. Most people who fall sick with COVID-19 will experience mild to moderate symptoms and recover without special treatments. COVID-19 can also severe illness, can cause severe illness and even death. Some groups, including older adult and people who have certain underlying medical condition, are at increased risk of severe illness. On 25 January 2020, the first case of COVID-19 was detected in Malaysia and traced back to 3 Chinese nationals who previously had close contact with an infected person in Singapore. They had travelled into Malaysia via Singapore on the 24th January 2020. Now COVID in Malaysia is 278,000 total cases and 240,000 recovered, while sadly 1,043 dead because of this virus. On average, it takes 5 to 6 days from when someone is infected with the virus for the symptom to show up. However, it can take up to 14 days. There's a lot of impact to our education, economy, society, and we tried many ways to break the chain. Next, I will introduce my friend Zarid to explain and share how this COVID-19 affect our student. There you go, Zarid.
Assalamualaikum. Thank you to moderator Encik Muhammad Tahir because invite me for the forum. Today we discuss about COVID-19. One of effect from COVID-19 education sector impact to the school kid and university student. University student, including long distance student and part-time student. There is no concern to the student who live in urban area, which is they have internet facility and internet highly can support the living area. The advantage to the teacher and student who live in this area, which is they can keep teaching the student by using online platform such as Google Meet, Webex and Zoom meeting. But this way, the student not lost in their education, which means they still can study and receive information clearly from the teacher. But what's going to happen to students who live in rural area? They lost their education. As we know, students who live in a rural area mostly lost their education because of lack facility and their teacher just give bi-weekly homework. It is not good thing to the student because they do not get exactly learning by their teacher and they unable to question the teacher and they not understand something. Besides that, the impact also affected to parent because they must waste their money to buying smartphone or tablet to their children just to join online class. The impact not really worse to the family who having one or two children still study and a family who affordable to buy smartphone and iPad. But this is upside down to a family who enable buy a smartphone or tablet to the children because of the lack of financial. Pandemic COVID-19 also give impact to the university student, although they adult, but the pandemic also make their life miserable. There is no big impact to the management student and business student because they do not need to do any practical task and they just can learn their course theory by their own, but different engineering student and electrical student, which is they need to do a practical work involving their physical. By COVID-19, by pandemic COVID-19 also give impact. Long distance student is they running out of time study due the need to work overtime in the pandemic situation, especially to students who work as frontliner like police, nurse, and much more. For example, our last semester university not having a final examinations due to COVID-19, but replaced with a lot new assignment and need to submit in a short time. That impact to long distance student much worse rather than school kid and full time student, because they need balance time to family, study, and their work. How about you, Shalini?
Every now and then a catastrophic outbreak does happen, and not many have reached the level of seriousness as the novel coronavirus. What started as a viral flu outbreak has now become a global pandemic. Over 2 million people have been infected globally and over 140,000 lives have been lost. Not only are people suffering from this tragedy, the economy is also at its mercy, with countries imposing lockdowns or movement control orders (MCO), causing a severe economic impact on the global supply chain, bankruptcies, plummeting stock market, and unemployment. Here is my opinion of how Malaysia's economy is being terribly affected in terms of its multiple key sectors: exchange rate and stock market. First off, a variety of Malaysia's key sectors are now in distress due to COVID-19. Some of these sectors include Malaysia manufacturing sector, which aside from getting hit with material disruptions due to the MCO, is facing a crisis in the manufacturing of commodities such as oil and gas by the global crude oil, crisis which has caused oil price to plummet this year. Another sector is tourism, which is expected to be hit the hardest. Travelers will be forced to postpone their trips and cancel hotel bookings as well as flight plans, which is a huge loss for Malaysia, since it was ranked third most popular Asian travel destination in 2018. Therefore, this will lower the gross domestic product (GDP) as fewer goods and services can be produced in the country. Additionally, the increase in unemployment due to the retrenchment of employees by same companies will reduce the net income and thus GDP as well.
Hi, I'm Igneswari to talk about the impact of COVID-19 to society. Okay, the COVID-19 pandemic has led to a dramatic loss of human life worldwide and presents an unprecedented challenge to public health, food system, and the world of work. Okay, the economic and social disruption caused by the pandemic is devastating. Tens of millions of people are at risk of falling into extreme poverty. This is because most of them are losing their job, some of them in a situation to close their business. For an example, closing of restaurants, mini markets, companies, and also hotels. Okay, this is we can see the situation during the movement control order in Malaysia. Okay, at the same time, coronavirus fears have led to a panic buying also of essential products such as toilet paper, bread, rice, dried and instant noodles. Okay, the spread of panic buying has been found to stem from the perceived threat, perceived scarcity, okay, fear of unknown and coping behavior, and also socio-psychological factors. Okay, even COVID-19 giving a lot of harder situation to the people, to the society, but at the same time, we can see the COVID-19 also give a big impact in society in among the people, such as increase of integrity among the people. Okay, most of the people are contributing the essentials to the needy and helping each other. Okay, even COVID-19 give the hardest situation to the society, but at the same time, COVID-19 also help to increase the integrity among the people. Okay, we also can see this situation during the movement control order in Malaysia, where the people are helping each other without select the races like Malay, Chinese, Indians. They are all get together to help each and other, and in providing the goods, essentials, and also the food to support their family, to support their daily life. So, to talk about the actions that taken by the government to prevent the COVID-19 pandemic in among the society, Mr. Zakir will explain to you about it. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. I am Muhammad Zakir Ilman bin Azmi, JG 956717. Today I want to talk you about how to prevent and control spread of COVID-19. Today the government of Malaysia enforced MCO starting on March 18, 2020. To break the chain of COVID-19, the media actively spread the hashtag stay home, stay safe. Non-governmental organizations as well as prison inmates started to produce personal protective equipment for various organizations, hosted fundraising event to provide essentially mentally to hospital. A professional hospital was set up in collaboration with healthcare service provider. We gained while additional laboratories were assigned to enhance the capabilities of Ministry of Health to prevent and control of COVID-19. You must avoid the 3C and practice 3W. Avoid 3C is crowded place. Example, you attempt assembly for roll call, eating together in the canteen. And second, combined space area. Example, pantry, prayer room, and lift. Third, meeting. You can use online meeting, and you discuss with online or Zoom or anything. You have any application to discuss for anything if you want. So have three method if you want to stopping the virus. First method is regularly wash your hand, and this surface you use alcohol based hand sanitizer if you cannot wash your hand. Second method, you must avoid touching your face. For example, you cannot touch your eyes, your nose, your mouth if you outside from your home or you go for supermarket. The third method, the virus has to get into your body to infect. You keep your hands clean and clear your face. Third method, you must stay home and when you sick, and you must use mask for you go outside from your home and you go everywhere. You must use face mask for stop for spread of COVID-19. That's all. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Effect of COVID-19 in daily life too unexpected because we have lived with the new norm of life. Stay safe, stay at home and keep social distance, and always wash your hand when go outside of your home. That's all from us. Thank you.